Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. For my dear audience, in this video I will describe some different and beautiful dry awesome welding project for beginners welding project design ideas. So dear audience, if we talk about welding project, awesome welding or beautiful welding project for beginners, then different question and arise in our mind like is first of all we talk about some process that which is used in welding project. If we talk about dear audience, the process of welding project, then general process is used for in metal working or metal working welding project. So generally is divided into three categories if we talk about welding projects, like as forming, cutting, and joining. So most metal cutting is done by high-speed steel tools or carbide tools. Each of these categories contain various processes. So prior to most operations, the metal must be marked out and are measured depending on the desired finished product, and marking out, also known as layout, is the process of transferring a design for making for my dear guys and my dear audience, like I prescribe in my video, a pattern to a workpiece. That is the first step in the handcraft of metal. It is performed in many industries or hobbies. Although in industry, the repetition eliminates the need to mark out every individual piece. So in the metal trade area, marking out consists of transferring the engineer's plan to the workpiece in preparation for the next step, machining or manufacturer. So calipers are hand tools designed to precisely measure the distance between two points. Most calipers have two sets of flats, parallel edge used for inner outer diameter measurement. So these caliper can be accurate to within 1,000 of an inch to 5.4 micrometer. So different type of calipers have different mechanisms for displaying the distance measured, where larger objects need to be measured with less precision. A tape measure is often used. So, dear audience, if we talk about the welding project or welding project design, that different on different birds, different mans, or different, I say that dunking or for poisonous animals, and different ducks and different other mouse or different other design. Dear audience, if we talk about costing, uh, so cost achieve a specific form by pouring molten metal into a mold and allowing it to cool with no mechanical force. So for it's a use for a process of, for making a design. Forms of costing include investment costing, called lost wax casting in art. So as a centrifugal casting also used in different metal molding positions, different metal designing, welding designing procedure. We can use a centrifugal casting. So as a dry casting are also used for making different designs of welding project or metal different design. So as a sand casting also used for making these some different animal and different design and different shapes and different types of decorating purpose or other different purpose or for making flowers, different animals, for a practical life, for learning our pupils, learning our children in school, in college, in many other offices. So, shell casting also used in from welding process or welding procedures, and spine casting all are also used. So, dear audience, if we talk about a forming process in a welding proceeding, then these forming process modify metal or workpiece by deforming the objects, that is without removing any material. So, forming is done with a system of mechanical forces, and especially for bulk metal forming with heat. So, as a plastering deformation involves using heat or pressure to make a workpiece more conductive to mechanical force. Historically, this and casting were done by blacksmiths, though today the process has been industrialized in bulk metal forming. So the workpiece is generally heated up, like as a cold sizing, extrusion. Also, we use and drying and fogging and powder metallurgy and friction drilling, rolling and burnishing. So sheet and tube forming process also used in a welding procedure and welding process for different, making a different design for different purpose. So these type of farming process involve the application of mechanical force at room temperature. However, some recent development involve the heating of dies and or parts. So advancement in automated metalworking technology have made progressive die stamping possible, which is a method that can be encompasses punching, coining, bending, and several other ways below that modify metal at less cost, while resulting in less scrap. So, as a, bending also used, and coining and decambering. DD means deep drying, and fold forming, hydroforming, hot metal gas forming, and also hot press hardening, incremental forming, and spining, shear forming, or flow forming. These all prescribe. I also in my video planishing. I also describe a raising and roll forming, roll bending, reposes and chasing, and rubber pad farming, shearing, stamping, and super plaster farming. It's all these ideas also used um, in my video, and my ideas for making different design, especially for decorating purpose or other different ceremonies, like as a marriage ceremony or other different ceremonies in our home decoration process. We can also use different welding metal design. So, dear audience, I think that my video and my idea much interesting for you and much interesting for my dear audience, children, dear audience, relatives, and parents. So, if dear audience, my idea inspired you much and like you it very much, then subscribe my channel and like my video and share my video. So thank you very much, guys. Once again, thank you very much.